So the trailer for the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie is finally out, and I thought, maybe we could react to it. Now, I've actually seen this trailer before, but I want to play it again and pause it during certain spots so we could talk about it. So let's just get straight into it, all right?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades.
Interesting. So hold on. I'm guessing the one in the movie, the first movie we saw, isn't the original. So this is the original then.
Franchise location. This.
Okay, and if we're being honest, those are the toy animatronics. So in the movie universe, the FNAF 2 location is the first of the pizzerias. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure in the games it wasn't this one. There was one before the FNAF 2 location. So in the first movie, that wasn't the original, yet the kids were possessing the robots in that one. So it's kind of weird that there's two. So maybe they'll try and make sense of that in the movie. I don't know. That's a little strange that for some reason the possessed kids are in the first movie's restaurant, but if this is the original, then why aren't they here? So maybe they'll talk about that more in the movie.
This is the original.
It kind of looks similar to the interior of the first movie. A full balloon boy this time.
Got murdered. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Ah, the puppet. Okay, that kind of looks goofy. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because like the puppet's in a big old thing like this, but it just looks goofy in real when you compare it to real actors now. So that's kind of funny. So I guess, if you recall in the first movie, when they were doing the credits, they played the same melody of the puppet's theme in that one, kind of like hinting that the puppet might be in this one. And well, I think it's confirmed at this point now that the puppet's going to be in it. There's a lot of theories that it might be Garrett, Mike's brother, from the first movie. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, honestly. I don't think, from all we know from the first movie, because in the first movie, they're not going by the full lore from the games. They kind of took creative liberties with it and changed the lore for the movies. So at the moment, there is no Henry, there is no Charlie, there is no Michael Afton or Elizabeth Afton or Crying Child. So for all we know, if the puppet is possessed in this movie, which I imagine she probably will be, I'm going to call the puppet a she. I don't care. I know there's a lot of debate on what are the pronouns or what gender of the puppet. I don't give a shit. All right. I'm just going to call her a she. We don't know what possessed child is going to be the puppet. So it's going to be interesting to see if they change the lore at all, or if they do introduce Charlie and maybe Henry. Oh, I wish they showed the puppet. I really do wish they showed the puppet. I want to see what she looks like in this.
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
Okay, so Vanessa's alive. We all figured she was probably going to survive, even though we left off with her in like a little bit of a coma, if anything, or at least unconscious. But no surprise that she's back.
I'm pretty far.
Of course, Mike's back as well. Elizabeth. All the usual characters from the first movie are back.
Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics, it's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Now, hold on a second. So that's obviously like Toy Freddy. And we've established at the beginning that the toy animatronic restaurant is the first. So I'm guessing if she has this, and we saw, where was it? Where was it? It was around here. It looks like a theme park that has like the animatronics. Maybe this is even this could be even a pizzeria for all we know. Maybe this is a flashback. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But if she has this toy, and apparently she's trying to use it to talk to the ghost children from the first movie, but it's Toy Freddy. So either somehow she got this, and maybe they'll explain in the movie, or there is a new restaurant and it's modeled after the toys again. And somehow she got this game and she thinks it could, or this little toy or whatever, and she thinks it can communicate to the spirits. Or, ooh, it would be interesting. So if Mike's claiming he's going to rebuild the robots and she thinks he's going to do that, he could have lied to her saying, hey, this toy, if you talk to it, they might communicate to you. Because it sounds like he's trying to put off wanting to rebuild those robots.
Friends?
So let's see.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics, it's only giving her false hope.
Yeah, so he's kind of lying to her at the moment, saying that because she likes, you know, the animatronics. They were her friends, even though, you know, they tried to kill her. So for some reason she doesn't understand that she's friends with them. And Mike, I guess, is lying to her, saying he's going to rebuild them, which that'll be interesting to see if she discovers that he never was going to do that. You know, that could be some good, interesting conflict between the two characters. So that's cool. But I'm just stuck on, if this thing is here and it's the Toy Freddy, I'm curious. The timeline's all kind of confusing here. But I don't know, maybe they'll explain it in the movie better. So it talks, okay. It lives!
Come find us.
It's alive! Alright, so that's what's going to draw her back and probably draw all the other characters back, is that the ghost children are still there. They're still possessing the robots, and they're finally communicating with Abby again, because this just doesn't make sense. If they tried to kill her in the first, I mean, unless she knows that they tried to kill her, so why does she care so much? It's just so confusing to me. I don't know. That's just weird.
I will show you the way.
Oh, yo, that look dope. Oh no. Mangle. Figured Mangle would be in it. They're all in it.
There, Mike.
Where?
Oh my lord, that is terrifying, actually. Hold on. I never really thought about it. I've seen this trailer like several times before, but I never really like examined specific scenes. That is actually really creepy, but like really cool. So hopefully they're going to make this a bit more scary compared to the first movie. I would love that a lot. Obviously, it's still going to be a PG-13 movie, but I still think you could make a scary horror, like a really good horror movie with a lot of scares and creepy stuff in it. Damn. So, okay, I wonder who this is. Is this a flashback? Maybe this is a flashback of William killing the kids. It's possible. Because, like, who the hell is this guy? You know? I don't remember seeing him in the movie. So he's not one of the ghost children from the first movie. There might be more than just 6 kids then. Or 5 kids, or whatever the number was. There's probably going to be a lot more. He probably killed some at the first restaurant. Like the first one here. He probably killed some here, and then he killed some in the restaurant that took place in the first movie, or where the first movie took place, rather. So he's got more than just 6 kids' blood on his hands. That's crazy. But I guess that makes sense. I guess that was always something speculated about the games. Was it always 6, or were there more kids? And I think it's been confirmed at this point there's been more than 6. He's killed a lot more than just 6 kids. So I wonder if this is a flashback. The suit kind of, well, it's hard to tell because it's out a small window. The suit kind of looks intact. So this might be a flashback scene, which is ballsy if they're going to show him, you know, wrecking these kids. So props to them if they show that, though. Not going to lie. That's a lot. That takes a lot of balls.
Everywhere.
Oh, whoa, that looks, actually, I didn't remember. What the hell, dude? Hold on. I've never seen that. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. Hold on. How do I get this to go back more? No, too far. Oh my gosh.
considering
I went by. Okay, I'm screwing this all up. Oh, I'm spoiling so much. Can I get that? That's such a tough shot to get. Dude! Okay, that has to be... That's probably somebody... No, maybe that's somebody in a costume? Or it's just kind of like the Foxy. It's a puppet-controlled one. Dude, I don't remember. Like I said, I've seen this trailer several times, like 3 times before making this video. And I do not recall seeing that or really noticing this. That's so good. This might be a lot better than the first movie. I'm already really excited.
Everywhere.
Dude, that looks so good. I'm curious if that's somebody wearing like a costume or if it's like a puppet they're actually controlling. Regardless, it looks pretty good. That has to be Toy Bonnie, obviously. Okay, but so this is like a... God, he looks so good. Dude, they killed it with the designs of the robots. That's crazy. This looks like a little fair or something, you know? So it's clearly FNAF themed because we saw, look at that guy's obviously wearing, they're all wearing like animatronic costumes. So whatever this isn't at a restaurant, or maybe it's like a little carnival or fair for the grand opening of a restaurant. That might be it. Cause that might just be a ride. I don't know. It's really interesting though, because in the first movie, it's implied that Freddy's isn't really a thing anymore. Like that's the last building and it's like all broken down. But apparently there's a bunch of other restaurants and some of them are still operating, it looks like. So that's just interesting. Very interesting.
Where are you going, one?
Balloon Boy, classic. Oh, that looks good. That's also that's kind of similar to Secret of the Mimic, where the Mimic one of the endings in that game is it pretty much chases you and like tries to kill you while you're driving your car like this. Dude, Mangle looks so good. I wonder if that's CGI. It's hard to tell. It might be a puppet, but it looks good. It looks really good. I can see they're going with the reddish orange eyes again. So that's probably just what it's going to be now for all the movies for the possessed robots. Instead of the black with the white pupils, it's just red eyes. Dude, okay. 2 things. Obviously, William was going to come back, right? Like, we all knew that. He always comes back, right? Yeah! So he's back. Or maybe this is a flashback. It might be a flashback, actually, because the suit looks pretty intact. This doesn't look like the same suit from the first movie. This one looks a lot newer and fresh. So this might be another flashback of him killing a kid. That or he somehow got out of the old suit and is wearing a new one, which that would be pretty stupid. But yeah, I mean, if they can make it work in the movie, they can make it work, you know? He looks good though. I gotta say it. I think I like the movie Spring Bonnie suit more than Springtrap suit more than the game Springtrap suit. It just looks so creepy in like a live action setting versus the games. God, it looks so creepy. It's so cool. Like I hope this movie's a lot more terrifying than the first because that one was not scary at all. So good. Oh, well, that's obviously that's the old suit. So he definitely comes back as he does, you know, he always comes back, right? And so he comes back in the movie, clearly, unless this is Golden Freddy, which it might be possible. I'm assuming this is Springtrap, but it could be wrong. Maybe it's a fake out. Could be a fake out.
I'm not done with you.
Oh, yo. Let's get some more gore, baby. And then this funny little Easter egg. I love this part. This is my favorite part of the whole trailer.
there's no way that'll work.
He has to wear it, bro. He has to wear it like the games. That's so goofy looking too, though. But it makes sense that he wouldn't like wear it. He'd just hold it up. You know, it's huge. It's freaking huge. But I love that they're referencing how the second game mechanics, you know, because in the first movie, even though it's based on like the first locate or well, the FNAF 1 location, they don't really do anything with like the doors or the power or the office. So that's kind of cool that they're doing like a little gimmick here where he's literally playing FNAF 2, but in real life, you know? So that's kind of cool. God, they look so good. Hold on, was that... Dude, they look so good. And also, now we have to discuss, obviously these are the withered animatronics, but are they the first movie's animatronics, or are these different animatronics? Because I'd imagine they're different, just because if we're going by what it was like in the game... Oops, I didn't mean to go full window. That's awkward. I imagine these are completely different animatronics. These are not the first movie's robots. If we're going by the game, because in the game, they're not the Withereds are not the same ones from the first game. They're a whole different kind of they're entirely different, rather. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do with that. Or maybe they are. Again, they could write it that way. So we'll see what they do. Obviously, it's not going to be one for one to the game's story, which is fine, honestly. Let's be honest, the game's lore has gotten so complicated that I don't mind them taking some liberties and kind of reworking it for the movies. I don't mind it at all. I really don't. It makes it a lot more simplistic, which I like, because it's gotten way too complicated at this point. And there it is. Now that's kind of a missed opportunity. At December 5th, I get why it's December, because let's be honest, December is great for movies. Like, for some reason, a lot of people love to go watch movies during the Christmas winter season. So December is a really good time for movies, or for the movie rather. God, I can't speak. I'm so high right now. And it's only going to be in theaters this time. So sorry to all you couch lovers who watched it on Peacock, the first movie. You're going to have to head to the theaters this time, which is good because I love the movie theater experience. And those poor theaters need some good movies for once so people could actually go spend money there. But it's kind of disappointing it's not going to be in October, for Halloween, like the first movie. What a missed opportunity. But, they did have to delay the movie by a year, I think. And so maybe this was also a decision as a result of the delay. So who knows? But yeah, pretty good. Written by, yes, the man himself. Yeah, this looks really good. I think at worst, this movie is going to be really fun. Even if it's like, okay, my thoughts on the first movie. I thought it was kind of bad, especially the writing. The story was kind of weird. The story was fine, but it was the writing that was really poor. The character dialogue was weird and kind of bad. Character motivations didn't make sense, but it was fun. I did enjoy it because it was fun. It was like a fun, bad movie, but this one could be both good and fun. I think it's going to be fun regardless, but I hope it's pretty good. And I hope it's a lot more scary too. So yeah, that's going to be great. I can't wait for that.